Hey there, before I start, I just want to show you this. Um, it's kind of tough to record sometimes with her. I love her, but she's pretty intense and she just wants to play all the time, and sometimes I can't play. Anyway, this is crooked. There we go. Hello. I'm back from the beach. I went to Nerja in Malaga, here in Spain, last week, so that's why I haven't uploaded anything, but now I'm back. And I decided that it's time to record the video I promised, answering some questions that you guys have been leaving in the comments. Oh, she moved my phone. There we go. So, yeah, I'm gonna be answering some questions, but before I get into that, I just want to say that I actually do have another video I uploaded, but it's just not on my channel. I went to record an acoustic version of one of my songs called Stranger in a beautiful studio, but it's not on my channel. It's on the channel of the studio. I'm gonna leave the link for that in the description so you guys can go check it out. Really appreciate it if you do, and go give it some love. If you like it, of course. If you don't, well, I don't know. Anyway, by the way, what do you think about the thumbs down on YouTube? Isn't that kind of mean? I don't know if I would ever use it. Like, I don't know, maybe if somebody was saying something super offensive in a video, I might. Oh my god, she's moving the phone all the time. Praga, no se puede ahora. So back to the topic of the video. I gathered some questions that you guys have been leaving in the comments. I'm gonna keep it relatively short because I don't want to bore you. But if you're interested, I can make another video answering some more questions. If you like that, just let me know in the comments and I can do another one of these. So I'm gonna start with the first one. So how old are you? I'm 29 years old and I'm actually gonna be 30 pretty soon. My birthday is on October 7th. That's the same day as Tom York from Radiohead. I love saying that because I love Radiohead, so it's a stupid comment, but I always say it. Okay, so yeah, I'm almost 30, so yeah, I said it. Okay, next question. This one I got a lot. What's up with the sign in the back? So I'm the type of person that likes to buy souvenirs from every city that I go to. Like, I buy magnets at every city that I visit. I don't know if it's maybe kind of lame, I don't know, but I've just always done that. I think it's kind of like having a visual checklist of the places that you've been to. I don't know. But I buy magnets at every city that I go to. And with some cities, I bring some other stuff apart from the magnets. Magnets are always there, that's a must. But sometimes I bring other things. And what happened to me with the city is that it was just a really moving and important trip for me. I felt really moved by the city's history. And I don't know, I just felt like having a visual reminder of this trip, a bigger one, you know, than a magnet. And, you know, here I can see it all the time because, you know, it's in my living room, it's big, and I spend a lot of time here. So, I don't know, I just bought it as a reminder of what that trip meant for me, and you know, how connected I felt with the city and moved by what the city and the people there have been through. So that's why I have the sign. Yeah, there's not much to it, it's just that. Okay, moving on. There were a bunch of questions about this. Why did I move? If you watched my other video, that's not a video where I'm singing, it's me talking and just introducing myself. I mentioned that I'm from Argentina. I was born in Buenos Aires, but I'm living now in Madrid, in Spain, and I have been here for 3 years and a half. So yeah, I got a bunch of questions regarding, you know, why did you move to Spain? How did you end up in Spain all the way from Argentina? Tell us more about why you moved to Spain. Let us know more about your journey from Argentina to Madrid, and all those questions. So why did I move? I was always curious about playing music outside of Argentina, but I just never had the guts to actually leave. But it was something that was always in my mind, you know those things that you have, like, I'm gonna do it someday, I'm gonna do it someday, and I just never got to it. It was like I kept postponing it because it's a really big decision to make, and it's scary. And I don't know, one day there was a very cheap flight and I didn't think much about it and I bought it. And here I am. There's a little bit more to it, of course. The thing is that I was dating a girl that also wanted to come live in Europe. And, she kind of pushed me in a good way to just buy the the flight, and not think about it that much. So I think I would eventually have done it anyway, obviously, but I think that we meet certain people at certain times in our lives and that it happens for a reason. And apart from other things, she was important in my life because she pushed me to do this. That, as I was saying, I think I would eventually have done it on my own, but I think I needed a little push, and she gave me that push, like, so we're not together anymore. I didn't say that. But I think, I don't know if this is a hippie thought, but I think she came into my life so that I would do this. That's what I think. So anyway, that's why I'm here. And why did I move to Spain? For a lot of reasons. First of all, I really like Madrid. I had visited Europe before coming to live here. And I always thought that I would love to live in London. Like, before ever coming to Europe, I was obsessed with England and London. Like, I'm gonna live in London one day, and who knows, I might. But when I came to Europe, I was surprised that the city that I felt like I could live in was Madrid. I was not expecting that at all, but I just fell in love with the city, and I was like, I would really like to live here. So a couple of years later, down the road, met this girl, found the cheap flight, and came here. And also, I gotta say that I'm very lucky. I have the privilege or the advantage of having Spanish citizenship because my dad is Spanish. He lived most of his life in Argentina, though, because my grandparents left Asturias, which is in the north of Spain, when he was 4 years old. So he lived his whole life over there, but he is Spanish after all. So me and my sisters were lucky to have the Spanish citizenship because of him, and that gives you a lot of advantages and makes it easier to come live in Europe. So I'm very lucky in that sense. So that is also a reason why I came to Spain, apart from really liking Madrid. Okay, next one. I said I was gonna keep it short and I'm talking a lot, but okay, moving on. Do you take song requests? Yes, of course. I read every comment. If I don't record a song that you suggested, it might be because either I'm not familiar with it or maybe it's just not a good fit. There's some songs that are good for certain voices, others that are good for other voices, and sometimes I listen to a song, I try it, I sing it, and I'm just not feeling it. It's like sometimes you like songs, but they're just not a good fit for your voice. So yeah, but keep the suggestions coming because I read them all, and yeah. Okay. This one, it's curious to me that you would be curious about this. How tall are you? I'm pretty short, I must say. I don't mind it at all. I know that some people have a thing about, their height. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I'm short. Because I'm from Argentina, I think about this not in feet, but I think it's 155 centimeters, which I think is 5 feet. correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 5 feet. But yeah, I'm short. I'm short. Are you in any relationship? Yes, I am. I am. It's been almost a year now, and I'm very happy. Okay. Another one is, what are your favorite vegan dishes? This is a really good question. And actually, I don't know that I have an answer for it, because I've never sat down to think, what are my favorite vegan dishes? The thing that comes to mind is pretty much everything that my girlfriend cooks. She's just really good, and everything she does is very tasty. And I don't know, things that come to my mind right now are the vegan empanadas. I don't know if you know what empanadas are, but you can Google that. And then there's also pastel de papa. Well, you probably don't know what these are. Maybe I will just pop some pictures so you can see what they look like. The vegan pastel de papa she makes is also really good. Now I want that. What else? Vegan sushi, I like that. And apart from that, I've always really liked pasta, you know? Who doesn't like that? It's the best. Okay, moving to the next one. Do you speak any foreign languages? I'm ashamed to say that I only speak English. Because, well, I mean, I speak English and Spanish, obviamente porque español es mi lengua materna, porque nací en Argentina. But I don't speak any other language. I would like to learn another language. I can't make up my mind, you know, like which one. I think if I learn one, it's probably gonna be French. I don't know, because I like how it sounds. But I don't know, I just never get to it, you know, because there are so many things that I want to do, and I guess I just never find the time, or rather, it's not a priority in my life. Like, I do want to learn another language, but, you know, I want to do so many other things that in my list of things that I want to do, it's just not that high, I guess. But I will get to it someday, and I'll probably start to learn another language. We'll see which one. Maybe French, maybe, I don't know. Okay, this one is an interesting question. It says, what inspires you and where do you get your motivation? So I think, first of all, inspiration and motivation are separate things, to me at least. I think I relate inspiration more to, like, you know, writing songs. I relate inspiration to that, and inspiration, things that inspire me to write songs are mostly sad things. Things that make me sad, or things that I just can't wrap my head around and I just don't understand, and it's like I'm thinking, or I'm feeling too much and I'm so sad that I just want to get it all out, so I put it into a song. It's kind of like therapy for me. I go to therapy as well, but this is a different kind, you know. It's yeah, I that's what inspires me, like things that make me really, really, really sad, and things that I just don't find an answer to, and I'm like, I don't know, analyzing something in a song, like time or death or whatever. So yeah, and regarding motivation, which is also part of the question, I think that motivation is not always there. Not just for me, I think for everybody, and that sometimes you have to force it in a good way, you know, and I mean it in a good way. But what I think that motivates me, and what I do when I don't feel motivated, is I try to remember and connect with that feeling that I get, in this case, like from making music. That is something that no other thing makes me feel, you know, and it makes me feel really present when I sing, or when I play, or when I record something, or when I write a song. Anything related to music just makes me feel really present, and it's just good for me. And I think that anything that makes you be and feel like in the present moment is a sign that it's something that's good for you. So I never want to quit making music, regardless of the outcome. I think that music is just something that's gonna be with me my whole life, because it's I love making music and it's good for me. It makes me feel present, and I also really like connecting with people through music, like with you. Like, I read the comments and people listening in, I don't know, Russia, United States, Australia, Italy, wherever, and it's crazy, and I think it's beautiful. And going back to what I was saying about feeling present with something, I think if there's something in your life or somebody, or that makes you feel really present, like, I think it's really important to acknowledge that and keep it close. Like, never let that go. If it's a hobby, if it's people or moments, those things are so important to keep and to cherish and take care of, things that make you feel present. You're not thinking about the past or the future, you're just there, you're living and you're feeling, and I think it's really important to have those moments of feeling really present. I don't know if that makes any sense, but to me it does. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video now because I talked a lot. I said I wasn't gonna keep it short, but it's not that short. So that's it for this video. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and maybe I can do another video answering more questions. If you want that, if you like that, I'd be more than happy to do it. And yeah, thank you for your questions. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're here listening to this. Please do. It really helps the channel grow. So yeah, please do that if you want to. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.